Greenwood, Columbus Catholic, Greenwood. This is an audio test. All right, good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Jack Hackman Stadium here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. It is Cloverbelt East Conference baseball time here today, and I've had my scorebook stolen from me. Welcome, everybody. Jason Zaleski here. I was just about to go through the starting lineups, but I do need my scorebook to make that happen. Well, can I have that scorebook? Well, I'll go through starting lineups later. How's that sound? Jody, if you need it, keep it. Go ahead. Well, tell you what, we'll take it to our PA announcer for today's starting lineups for this Cloverbelt East Conference clash between the home Columbus Catholic Dons and the visiting Greenwood Indians.
Good evening and welcome to Jack Hackman Field for today's Eastern Cloverbelt Conference matchup between the Greenwood Indians and the Marshfield Columbus Dons. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Greenwood, leading off, number 3, second baseman, Jack Reese. Batting second, number 1, the catcher, Cody Johnson. Batting third, number 21, the shortstop, Carter Johnson. Batting fourth, number 15, in center field, Anton Livingston. Batting fifth and pitching, number 12, Chris Proslinski. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 25, Jal Durstein. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 5, AJ Nitz. Batting eighth, number 18, third baseman, Chaz Nitz. And batting ninth, number 20, first baseman, Quinton Lamont. For the Columbus Dons, leading off, number 13, second baseman, Blake Jacoby. Batting second, the catcher, number 6, Mac Konechny. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 5, Emmett Konechny. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 25, Cy Becker. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 16, Carter Summer. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 10, Devlin Timler. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 15, Ray Becker. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 11, Alex Edwards. Batting ninth, number 3, right fielder, Nate Nemetz. At this time, if you are able, we ask that you stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. As members of the Eastern Clover Belt Conference and the WIAA, Greenwood High School.
All right, we work towards the start of today's Clover Belt East Conference baseball game here today. The visiting Greenwood Indians are managed by Kevin Lucas, and their batting order looks like this. At second base and leading off is Jack Race. Cody Johnson catching and batting second. The shortstop, Carter Johnson, bats third. Anton Livingston in center field, batting fourth. Chris Proslinski pitching and batting fifth. Jal Durstein in left field, bats sixth. AJ Nitz in right field, batting seventh. Chaz Nitz at third base, bats eighth. And Quinton Lamont at first base, batting ninth. Again, for manager Kevin Lucas and the Greenwood Indians looking for their first win here on this 2024 season. They come into this one 13 games played and no wins thus far. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, managed by Jared Kressel, the lineup looks like this and pretty much how it's looked all season long. Blake Jacoby leading off and playing second base. Catching, Matt Konechny. And batting third, playing shortstop, Emmett Konechny. Cy Becker at first base in the cleanup spot. Carter Summer on the hot corner, bats third. Devlin Timler pitching and batting sixth. Ray Becker in left field, bats seventh. Alex Edwards in straightaway center, batting eighth. And the 9-hitter, right fielder, Nate Nemetz. And there we go. We are ready for baseball here at Jack Hackman in Marshfield. And Jason Zaleski here. Welcome aboard, everybody. Beautiful day for any kind of outdoor activity today. We happen to be at a baseball game. 67 sparkling degrees here in central Wisconsin. First pitch flies at 5:02 and starts inside, does Timler on race. Another one inside. 2 balls, no strikes to the second baseman Race. Three straight balls to start the outing for Devlin Timler today. The 3-0. Race likely will have shoulder on, or bat on shoulder. He does, and a 4-pitch walk. And Race, a base runner for the Indians. And Greenwood managed by Kevin Lucas. My first time seeing the Indians today. You'll see them twice this week, as Columbus will be at Greenwood on Thursday with Joe Anderson on the call. Dairy Fest is May 31st. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. And coming up at the end of the month, got about 2 weeks left before Dairy Fest. All starts with the Mayor's Breakfast at the Marshfield Fairgrounds. I believe that opens at around 5:30 in the morning. Cody Johnson lifts it into right field. Nemitz backing up. It's over his head. Race will be forced out at second. Not much Jack could do there. You expect Nemitz to make that catch, so you stay close to first base. But the error turns into a fielder's choice, and Johnson takes Race's spot at first base. And technically 9-6 on the putout. And now the shortstop, Carter Johnson. Yeah, again, nothing Race could have done there. Not a different way to do that. Yeah, the play is made. Running is Johnson. The throw down is going to be late. Squirt free from Konechny at short. You don't go halfway on that because the ball is hit to your side, that first base side. Fly ball in the right field. You're not going to go halfway because you're going to get doubled up at first. You're going to go about 5 or 6 steps, which is exactly where Jack was. Again, you just don't expect the right fielder not to make that catch. Either way, it's an out. As Nemitz makes up for it, Alertsley fires in to force Race at second. The 1-1 to Johnson, outside, ball 2. First 3 batters for Timler, more balls than strikes. And another one skips in. If I have my numbers right, I think only the 3rd time that the Dons have played here at Hackman. They've been all over the place. Safford Field, across town. Johnson into center. Edwards calls for it. A couple steps to his right and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And, of course, all the road games, those are a given. But the home games have been a bit of a trick to figure out. A lot of rain. Jack Hackman traditionally for 20-plus years, everybody knows, does not hold rain. Or actually, that's the problem. It does. It doesn't drain it. So that's been a trick for the Dons. But no worries, though. They're raced out to an 11-1 start. 7-0 in conference play. A win tonight guarantees the Dons at least a share of the conference title. And then we'll restart a suspended game in Loyal. That game suspended due to lightning and rain on Friday. I believe we're picking up where we left off on Friday. I haven't been told that yet, but I believe that's what would happen. That game will happen tomorrow. So Dons win here today, and then if they're able to win today, and then tomorrow they would win the conference outright. But first things first, to win today against the Greenwood Indians. The 1-2 is poked at, and coming off the mound, Timler's going to call for it and make the catch for the final out of the inning as Anton Livingston retired on the infield pop-out. And that does it for the Indians in the first. They strand one. Columbus Catholic coming to bat right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shy.
Shy is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com. The catcher, Cody Johnson, was on base as that inning ended. The Indians choosing not to run for him with 2 outs, so Cody coming out now, got his catching gear on, ready to get this bottom of the first started. Again, Greenwood runner left on, no runs in the first inning. And SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. Today's game also brought to us by Hiller's True Value. Milwaukee Tool Demo Days are this Friday and Saturday, May 17th and 18th at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Come hungry and support Columbus Catholic Schools at the Hot Dog and Brat Fry. Sign up to win hourly prizes and get deals on Milwaukee tools throughout the weekend. It's Milwaukee Demo Days at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Again, Friday and Saturday, plus come out and support the Dons at Hiller's. Blake Jacoby, Matt Konechny, Emmett Konechny. Bottom of the first inning. Strike on the outside corner as Chris Proslinski gets the starting nod from Kevin Lucas here in this conference matchup. First time these two teams have met this year. Again, they will meet again on Thursday. One foul back, obviously. No balls, 2 strikes to the second baseman, Jacoby. Off-speed pitch, rolled over to the right side, and going to be booted out there. An error is going to go on Jack Race, and the Dons get the leadoff runner aboard. So an error for Columbus Catholic in the inning, and now an error on the Greenwood side. So catcher, Matt Konechny. Mac graced the cover of our very first Zaleski Sports Headlines magazine as that one gets behind Mac. And I'm sure everyone at Columbus Catholic went out and got that magazine, no doubt about it, at all 3 Weiler's locations in Marshfield. Because it not only was Mac on the cover, but it included a full write-up, a playoff preview of sorts for these Dons baseballers. Probably one hanging up in the athletic office, framed. I mean, that would make sense, right? Issue number 2 comes out tomorrow. Tell you about that as hit and run was on. That one fouled back by Konechny. Jacoby will return to first. Again, our weekly Zaleski Sports Headlines magazine, available at all 3 Marshfield Weilers locations, Draxler's in Hewitt, Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blenker, Stratford Foods in Stratford, A&W Root Beer of Spencer, and Russell's of Neilsville. Blenker, Hewitt, and Marshfield. You find your magazines Wednesday evenings. Stratford, Spencer, and Neilsville, Thursday mornings. They are free. 12-page, full color, chock full of pictures of all your favorite student athletes. Matter of fact, I saw the Dons golf team looked like they just walked in. Charlie Moore, a member of that team, he is featured in this week's magazine. Line drive, back up the box, a base hit for Matt Konechny. See, that's why we put him on the cover. You'll have to find out who's on the cover of this week's edition tomorrow. Or Thursday again, if you're in Stratford, Spencer, Neillsville, Thursdays. Blenker, Hewitt, Marshfield, Wednesday nights. I had mentioned the Indians did not run for their catcher in the first inning. The Dons, though, do. So runner comes out. Mack heads in. He's going to strap up the shin guards, get ready to go. Guys, who's running, please? Ryan Burnt? Burnett? Burnick. Okay, thank you. Ryan Burnick running. Okay. I'll write that down so I know next time. Proslinski and started Mack behind his back. Now brother Emmett gets the same treatment. A lot of guys would turn and take that one off the back. That can hurt a little bit, though. Inside for ball 2. Jacoby on the bag at second. Courtesy runner Burnick on the bag at first for the Dons. 2-0 from Proslinski, now 3-0. And a walk issued to Konechny. So here's the first baseman, Cy Becker. Becker reaches out to third. The throw will come home, and the play is made there, fired home by Chaz Nitz. And that retires Jacoby running the bases. So 5-2 for the first out of the inning. Burnick moves to third, Konechny to second, and Becker to first on the fielder's choice. So bases remain loaded for the Dons. First out of the inning came just there. And here's the third baseman, Carter Summer. And right to the second baseman race goes Summer. Everybody able to retreat to their home station. 2 outs, and the pitcher, Devlin Timler. Breaking ball sweeps over the plate. Called strike to Timler. into right field. That's going to get down. 1 run is in. Turning for home is Konechny. And it's a 2 RBI base hit. The ball still rolling through. 2 RBI for Timler. And the Dons lead it 2-0. Talked about golfer Charlie Moore in attendance. Again, in tomorrow's Zaleski Sports Headlines magazine. That one golfed into right field by Timler. And good enough for a pair of runs batted in. And now the left fielder, Ray Becker, and they will run for the pitcher, Timler. Guys, who do we have running? Ethan Bauer running. Okay, there we go. So Bauer runs for the pitcher, Timler. 2 outs in the inning. And a strike called to the left fielder, Becker. That one misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brozlinski misses outside. Becker waited on it. It dropped low. 3 balls and a strike now to the left fielder, Becker. First base is open. Becker chops it. And the throw is made in time. Nice play made out there by Carter Johnson. Becker wanted to leg that out, but Johnson fires in time to retire Becker. And the inning has come to an end. 2 left on, 2 across. We leave the first inning, Columbus Catholic 2, Greenwood 0 on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Should be. All right, back to Marshfield. Chris Proslinski, Jal Durstein, and A.J. Nitz all due up for the Greenwood Indians. This one coach comes flying out of the dugout late, first base coach. Want to be fouled up and out of play. Over the grandstand and into the parking lot. It's generally why that whole front row at a baseball, softball diamond is empty. Windshields, baseballs do not mix well. Not the outcome you're going to want anyway. 2 balls and a strike to the pitcher, Proslinski. Roller, Konechny on the hop and throws over. Smooth play there by Emmett Konechny. So one down for the left fielder, Jal Durstein. Two balls, no strikes to the left fielder, Durstein. Make it 3-0 the count. Leadoff walk issued to Jack Race. And Durstein here in this second inning with one out. Gets to be choosy on the incoming 3-0. And he chooses to take his base, so a 4-pitch walk issued to Durstein. And a base runner for the Indians here in the second. A right fielder, A.J. Nitz. Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
All right, strikeout and throwout. Nice play there by Matt Konechny to end the second inning as he caught Durstein leaning on the bag at first after Nitz was struck out. And, yeah, you bet, that was a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Alex Edwards, Nate Nemitz, and Blake Jacoby for the Dons here in the second. 8-9-1 in the order. Strike called. 2 balls and a strike to the center fielder, Edwards. Don scored 2 in the first, left 2 stranded. Looking for more base runners here in this second inning. As I mentioned earlier, Dons win today, and they'll have clinched at least a share of this conference championship. A win today and a win tomorrow at Loyal, and they will own the conference title outright. Edwards watched ball 3 come in at his wrist. So 3 balls and a strike now to Edwards. And a walk and a base runner for the Dons. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford or online at bigbeardown.com. Game today also brought to you by Poor Choices. Bring your friends or meet new friends at Poor Choices in Marshfield. Come out for Paul and Tom, a live band playing the second Saturday every month. Why make a bad decision when you can make a poor choice? Follow Poor Choices on Facebook. Proslinski misses low and inside to Nemitz. And the last at-bat in the Dons order, the first time through, is underway. Foul down the right field side. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the right fielder, Nemitz. Thanks for joining, everybody. If you're on your way, keep coming. Great day to be outside. Again, 67 at first pitch. A little bit of a breeze blowing in. Runner is on the move. Edwards, and stolen base with no throw for Alex Edwards. As I say the wind, though, now I look out, looks like it's blowing left to right. Either way, find yourself a spot in the sun, perhaps. A little bit of breeze if you need it. Come and join us. The 2-1 from Proslinski. Slow roller, chance for Johnson. The throw across is in time. Bang, bang play at first, and Nemitz is called out 6-3. The putout made by Carter Johnson to Kenton Lamont. And an appeal made to the home plate umpire, and the call is changed. So Nemitz will reach first on an infield base hit after all. Yeah, I think so. It was a slow roller. It's still a tough play to make for me. I don't know. I'm not the official scorer around here. So I'll tell the audience, and the press box will hear me. I was told about 30 years ago, the difference between a hit and error, especially on the infield, but really anywhere, was the play usual and customary. And so I say hit. It was a slow roller. Johnson had to charge it, had to throw on the move. It's not a usual and customary play. You think of, when you take infield before the game, those are all, if your coach with the fungo bat knows what he's doing, those are all usual and customary plays. Anything like that, again, that's the rule of thumb I was taught years ago. Is it usual and customary? And a couple things, couple ingredients there made it, on that definition, unusual, where, again, Johnson had to charge, had to throw on the run, and Nemitz was hustling down the line. I mean, again, it's a bang-bang play at first base that Nemitz beat out, as it turns out. And/or the back foot of Lamont came off the base. So stolen base for Nemitz. But yeah, that's baseball is it's a conversation piece on all these things, all these unwritten rules and scoring, and you can see a baseball game and have it scored in multiple ways. This one into right field, Jacoby, and the sac fly will do the job and score Edwards. It's 3-0 Columbus Catholic. Good piece of hitting there from Jacoby to score Edwards from third. Nemitz moves to third. So Dons lead by a handful, and catcher Matt Konechny. And Konechny will rope that one into right field. That's going to get down. In comes Nemitz, back-to-back RBI for the Dons. This one from Matt Konechny, and it's 4-0 Columbus Catholic. Yeah, baseball scoring, it's subjective. You can, especially plays like that, you could probably have 6 people scoring it, and you'd probably have a split decision, 3-3. There's some other versions of scoring where that home team scorer is going to give his guys the RBIs and the hits and give the visiting team the errors and things like that. There's that version, which that person's not been told about usual and customary. He's been told, let's beef up the stats for our boys. But with that play that we're talking about with Nemitz, again, that could have been 6 different scores, and you could have had 3 one way and 3 the other. That's kind of the fun about baseball. Emma Konechny scored back in the first. I won't even get into all the unwritten rules. You know, you're leading by so many runs, you're not supposed to steal a base anymore. Or if you give up back-to-back home runs, the next batter is supposed to take a pitch. That's all a bunch of nonsense to me. And that one will be foul, first base side. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes across central Wisconsin on your accomplishments, both on and off the courts and fields. Your commitment to succeed is an example for all. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. Speaking of the season, regular season, just about done. Softball playoffs, matter of fact, start on Thursday in some locations. Konechny into left field, and that got down in front of Durstein. Here comes, 1 run is in. And I didn't get the courtesy runner name, but another RBI, 3 in a row now. 3 batters and 3 runs batted in for the Dons. That's to me, that's a single and an error, because usual and customary play was able to be made. He should have been able to get in front of it and knock it down, and yeah. It's a base hit for sure. I really want to hide in the corner. People ask me for official scoring. Not my specialty, really. I know I've called, been around baseball for 40 years, but it's because it can go, some of those are, somebody likes to score this way, somebody likes to score that way. Even in Major League Baseball, you'll see every now and then throughout the season, maybe 8-9 times during a course of an entire season, over thousands of games played, and MLB will come out the next day and say the scoring decision was changed. And so it happens. Another bang-bang play at first. Becker goes tumbling. He is called out. 6-3 put out as Johnson gets Becker. The concern now, though, is Sy coming back to the dugout, a little slow coming in. Emmett rolls into third on that action. But Sy Becker, we talked about last week's Zaleski Sports Headlines magazine, a key cog in playoff success. We previewed the upcoming playoffs for these Dons in that magazine. Sy Becker, a senior, obviously a big part of that. Hopefully he's able to walk that off. Carter Summer here, 7th batter of the inning for the Dons. We play with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 5-0 Columbus Catholic. Strike on the outside corner to Summer. Summer lined out to the second baseman race an inning ago. Curveball drops in nicely for Proslinski for strike 2. on the Hall of Fame black. Not much Summer wanted to do about that pitch. 2-2. Blocked down by Cody Johnson. Staying on third is Konechny. Full count to the third baseman, Carter Summer. Proslinski looks in and delivers. Chopped and booted out there at third. The error is going to score a run, and Summer sent down to first. Chance that time for Chaz Nitz. 6-0 Dons. 4 runs scored here in the second. And now the pitcher, Devlin Timler. 2 RBI base hit in the first inning. Summer takes the lead on first. The pitch from Proslinski, and no, throwback over. Indians want to keep Summer on the bag at first. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. The Sports Scene of Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. The 2-0 coming home. That drops in at the knees for a strike. Foul down the first base side. Jace Kressel down there. First base coaching box. Skipped out of the way of that. You know, after all the rain we've had, the field looks nice. The one thing I noticed, though, they haven't quite got to yet is lining that coach's box on either side. But a lot of work to be done to get this field playable after all the rain over the last couple weeks. Runner takes off. Another one fouled by Timler. Summer will head back to first. Wouldn't necessarily call that a hit and run, just action on a 2-2 pitch. You really don't get a hit and run call with 2 outs. The 2-2 again from Proslinski. And over the top of a reaching Carter Johnson. And the second base hit today for Timler. And the 9th batter of the inning is the left fielder, Ray Becker. Make plans for your next event at Bakerville Sports Bar on County B in Marshfield. It's the perfect spot for birthday parties, family and class reunions. It's a great spot for groups of any size. Bakerville Sports Bar wants to host your next event. First pitch to Becker. Flies in for strike 1. And that one may have hit Becker on the way through. I heard something. Yep, and there we go. We've got the field microphone down there. And you could hear that one just nip the behind of Ray Becker. And the bases are loaded for the Dons as they have batted around here in this inning. So back to where we started with Alex Edwards. He drew a walk and later scored. Dons have scored 4 in the inning, looking for more, as they already lead 6-0 here in the second inning. Curveball, nice pitch there from Proslinski. Called strike. And right back up the middle. Race will take it, step on second for the final out of the inning. So just an unfortunate ball placement there for Edwards. And the inning comes to an end, but for the Indians, happy that Race able to range to his right and make the play. Dons score 4 in the second. They lead 6-0 on Zaleski Sports.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Dons lead 6-0 as we begin third inning of play. Nitz, Lamont, and Race 8-9-1 in the order for the Indians. Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Three base runners today for the Indians. And last inning we saw Matt Konechny make a great inning-ending play. The strikeout of A.J. Nitz and then the throw down to first to erase Jal Durstein. Again, Greenwood comes in 0-13 on the season, 0-8 in conference play. Scrapping around, looking for their first win of the season. Playing the first place Columbus Catholic Dons here this evening. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nitz. Again, Devlin Timler pitching for the Dons, third inning of work. Timler has kind of scraped around on that mound now for 3 straight innings. Something out there not quite on the level for Devlin. Full count to Nitz. That one is lifted. Shallow right field. Nemitz calls off Jacoby for the first out of the inning. So the first baseman now, Kenton Lamont. Lamont looking down for the sign. Coach says, you know what you got to do, just do it. No sign, just get up there and hit the ball, man. Which is, I guess, that's pretty good advice anyway. You don't need a secret sign, all right, don't have to touch your nose, your ears, your abdomen for that to get figured out. That's just the basics. Ball and a strike to Lamont. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And the 1-2, and just missed. Count even at 2 apiece to the first baseman, Lamont. And I'll rifle that one out of play over the Dons dugout into the equipment shed. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Timler. Strike 3 called, a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. The second strikeout today for Timler. And now Jack Race. Mentioned a few times. Let's mention it one more time for a new audience coming in. Zaleski Sports Headlines, our weekly free magazine, full color free magazine, all high school sports, featuring your favorite high school student athletes. Edition 2 comes out tomorrow in select locations: Marshfield, Auburndale, and Stratford. I'm sorry, Marshfield and Auburndale. Let's get this right here. And Hewitt. And then Thursday morning, you pick that magazine up in Stratford, Spencer, and Neelsville. And Clark County folks over in Neelsville. Greenwood, also a write-up in there. So head on down to Russell's of Neelsville if you're over in the Greenwood area. Pick up your free copy and see what we had to say about Greenwood Indians spring sports this week. Again, free every week at all those locations in central Wisconsin. The 2-1, fouled back. Race, the leadoff hitter. Indians looking for a base runner here in this inning. If you're on your way to the ballpark, you've got about maybe a half dozen or so left in the rack down at the concession stand here at Jack Hackman. Right on the shelf there. And if you're headed to any of the 3 Weilers locations for Edition 1, I would recommend getting there tonight. They are just about out. Again, Edition 2 comes out tomorrow evening. And swing and a miss. Race goes down swinging. Another Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration as the Indians go down in order. Bottom of the 3rd coming up next. Nemitz, Jacoby, and Konechny on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
As mentioned, Nemitz, Jacoby, and Matt Konechny all due up for the Dons here in this 3rd inning. Dons batted 10 an inning ago in the 2nd. And looking for a similar result here in this 3rd inning. Arts Body Shop has quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. I don't know much about country music. I hear the song going on right now. We were in, Mrs. and I were in Nashville back in March. Went to the Grand Ole Opry. I honestly, gang, I know not much about country music, but went to the Grand Ole Opry. Figured, when in Rome, we had a nice time. So if you ever get down that way, head in. We happen to be staying right next door. We were walking distance from it, so at that point, it's like, sure. Went to all the honky-tonks the first couple nights downtown. Nashville loves its country music, that's for sure. As do a lot of people. And that's good. Inside for ball 2. Again, if you're joining us, Chris Proslinski pitching for the Indians. And this is the right fielder, Nate Nemitz. Nemitz, base hit and a run scored back in the 2nd inning. Yeah. And comebacker under Proslinski's glove, and it's going to be an infield base hit for Nate Nemitz. So again, back to our explanation from earlier. Was it a usual and customary play? No, that was a sharply hit ball right back to the pitcher. Again, think to infield practice. No way the coach on a fungo would hit a ball like that. So it's kind of the rule of thumb I was given about 40 years ago when I first started scoring baseball. Yeah, I was 9 years old. Here's Blake Jacoby. It's a true story, though. It really was. So all you youngsters out there that don't know how to score baseball, what is wrong with you? Got to be an oddball like me. And Nemitz on the move. Stolen base for Nate Nemitz. The ball does get by or get out of the glove of Cody Johnson. The base was stolen, though, on the pitch. I was a bat boy for the Marshfield American Legion baseball team back then. And manager, I probably, again, I don't remember every word of it, but manager Dale Yukaitis one day turned to me and said, "Hey, we need somebody to score this. Here's the book." I'm like, okay. The 2-1. Swung on a miss by Jacoby. And then I remember a couple of the guys on the Legion team helping me out, teaching me all the finer things. And then Dale would really lean on me. Batter would come up. What did he do last time he was up? I'd have to look through the book and see what happened. But that's what the book scoring is for. Jacoby places that one into left field, and runners on the corners for the Dons here in the third. But that's how it all started. And then I needed some practice, and I went to my Grandpa Harry's house, took my scorebook with me, and we sat in front of the TV, watched the Brewers games a couple times, and I scored during the Brewers games with my grandpa's help. And then I was an expert. Here's the catcher, Matt Konechny. 2 for 2 today. Off and running is Jacoby. The throw will be cut. Dons now with runners on second and third. So 2 in scoring position for the catcher, Konechny. Now in his score line, there are 2 runs scored, but those were both courtesy runners. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes to Konechny. Proslinski and the 2-0 inside for ball 3. Brother Emmett is on deck. He's been hot the last week or two. And watches does Mac on the 3-0. 3 balls and a strike now. That one right down Oak Avenue for strike 1. And fouled back off of the left shin guard of Cody Johnson. So full count now to Konechny. And a walk. So bases loaded. Bases loaded in the second for the Dons, and they made hay there, scored 4. Bases loaded here in the third. And we will, again, get a runner for Mac. Guys, who's our runner? It's Burnick? Okay, I just couldn't see his number. Yeah, Ryan Burnick running. Okay, seen Burnick before. Emmett Konechny, and that'll get into left field. In comes Nemitz, and holding at third is Jacoby. 1 run in, and the second RBI today for Emmett. So here's Cy Becker. Last we saw Cy, he was tumbling over first base last inning. But fortunately for the Dons, no worse for the wear. Staying in this ball game. I mentioned the Dons' upcoming schedule again. I believe we're resuming the game tomorrow. I haven't been told. If that game was lightning shortened, yes, resuming. Okay, so the game picks up in the second inning. We didn't get very far when lightning swept in on Thursday. Is the third inning? All right. Well, I've slept a couple times since then. So third inning will start tomorrow. What time tomorrow? 4 p.m. tomorrow. There we go. See, now we're getting the info now. All right. No balls, 2 strikes to Becker. After this pitch, tell you more. And Johnson not able to save it. Wild pitch is going to score Jacoby. Diving attempt by Cody Johnson, but that pitch just too far outside. So game resumption, third inning, 4 p.m. start tomorrow, Loyal. I will be there. So now I know what's going to happen when I get there. Thursday at Greenwood, and then 2 games Saturday in the Rosholt Triangular. And over the last couple of years, some fun ones. I remember one 2 years ago as Becker sends this one into right field, and an error out there misplayed by Nitz. And that error is going to score a pair, and the Dons lead it 10-0. So Becker will wind up on second with that error. And a costly one for the Indians at that. So here's Carter Summer. Yeah, 2 years ago, the game I remember most was 2 years ago. We were bottom of the 7th inning with Amherst batting, bases loaded. Falcons were down by 4. I believe there was 1 out in the inning, something like that. And bases loaded, down by 4, and wouldn't you know it, Ben Lee, an all-star performer for the Falcons in 2022, just sends a blast to right center, a grand slam walk-off home run. Now, a good ending of sorts for both teams. Both Amherst and Columbus Catholic went to state in 2022. And both happened to lose their semifinal game. Balk sends Becker down to third. So anyway, that's all on Saturday. I was just writing about that in the magazine earlier today. But I will head out to Rosholt on Saturday. You should too. 10 p.m. start for the Dons. They play the Rosholt Hornets first. And then that Amherst rematch happens at 12:30, and yours truly will be on the call for that one. And maybe we'll get late inning fireworks again. That's my hope. The 1-2 to Summer. Chopped foul. Manager Jared Kressel took a kick at it. Again, I know he's told all his players to get in front of it and get down on it. He did neither of those things that time. Ball too low to Summer. And the 1-2. Chopper. Proslinski off the mound, throws to first, and that will get the first out of the inning. And Becker stays on third. So that brings up the pitcher, Devlin Timler. So first out in the inning. Becker stuck to the bag at third. The ball chopped back to the pitcher. You know, it wasn't going to take much time to fire it over to first. Good decision there by Jared Kressel and or Cy Becker. A wild pitch. Becker not on the run. So either Becker didn't see it or that ankle may be a nuisance right now for Cy. – And the 1-1 to Timler. Chopper. Slow roller, and everybody is safe. Again, ball hit to the left side. Becker stays. That's the right decision most times. So runners on the corners now for the Dons. And I think we're going to get a batter here for Becker. Okay, thank you. Yep, Drew Lang in for Ray Becker. So Lang hits for Becker here in the third. I was looking back through my past games. I didn't have Lang in a hitting position in my past games. But now we know. Lang, L-A-N-G, yeah, number 7. Who's our runner? Okay, Ethan Bauer running for the pitcher, Timler. Okay, there we go. We got everything. And we've got a pinch hitter on deck, too, so we will have some more changes. With a big lead here in the third, manager Jared Kressel's going to use some of the guys. Maybe use all of them by the time we're done here today. And that hits Lang. The base is loaded again for the Dons. All right, 42. Who would we have as 42? Okay, Jude Becerra. Yeah, now I've said that name in a different sport before. Okay. So Jude Becerra, otherwise known as Homer Simpson, I was told. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country, Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Becerra, big swing, looking for the fences there. So quickly, no balls, 2 strikes on the pinch hitter, Becerra. We'll see if any of these Dons re-enter in the field in the top of the 4th inning. And strike 3 called. Becerra looks at 3 pitches and heads back to the dugout. Okay, and we got an 8. Well, he was 18 earlier. Oh, I just wrote down the wrong number. So this will be Ryan Bernick. Again, earlier I thought he was 18. 8. I must have read one of the pinstripes as a 1. That could have happened. Dons again bat 10. They bat 10 in the 2nd inning and do it again here in the 3rd. 2 outs in the inning. As Bernick bats for Nemitz here in this 3rd inning. Swung on and missed. Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products all under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pet's everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Prozlinski to Bernick. And behind Bernick. Prozlinski's done that a few times here today. Ended up hitting Lang 2 batters ago on a similar pitch. The 2-2 outside, and the count is full with 2 outs in the inning. Cy Becker's been on 3rd base for a long time. He will get a head start along with runners on 1st and 2nd. Runners somewhat on the move, and Becker will walk home. 5th run of the inning for the Dons. And that'll go as an RBI for Ryan Bernick. So there you go. come in and get an at-bat, get an RBI. Back to the top of the order, Blake Jacoby. th batter of the inning for the Dons. Chris Proslinski stays on the mound for manager Kevin Lucas. Starts Jacoby with a ball outside. Spring has sprung at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you get the best look for spring. Book your appointment with Blues Hair Studio in Marshfield. Pass ball, and everybody will stick to their bases. I've got my appointment coming up at Blues. That's on the 24th, next week, Friday, 9 a.m. If you can get there that early, come down and see me. Talk about some sports with you. That's usually what they want to do when I walk in there, which is fine. I guess that makes sense. 2 balls, no strikes to Jacoby. Make that 3 balls, no strikes. And a 4-pitch walk, and it is 12-0 Dons. Proslinski looked to the dugout right away after he threw that pitch, and we will have a pitching change. Pitching change coming up. We'll take a quick break and bring you back with those changes right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. So Indians make the pitching change. They bring Carter Johnson in to pitch, and he walks Matt Konechny. Another run walked in. 13-0 now, and a baker's dozen for the Dons. Oh, well, free base anyway. I was out checking on the leaves. Coming in nicely on all the trees. And Emmett connects, but foul. One to Emmett Konechny. Took a swing at that one low and inside and turns it into the Don's dugout. Cy Becker running, fleeing from the scene. That ankle looks fine. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Making sure you get to watch Columbus Catholic sporting events all year long. This one ripped into left field. That's going to split the gap. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. It's a 2 RBI base hit for Emmett Konechny. 15-0 Dons. Fourteenth batter of the inning is Cy Becker. Johnson, curveball, strike 1. Cy Becker, they're a lot like Jobu from Major League. Didn't like the curveball. Later on in that movie, or Serrano didn't, it was not Jobu. Serrano didn't like the curveball. Later, Serrano threw Jobu in the trash and said, I'll do it myself. Hit the curveball later on. Becker, and that's going to get through a drawn-in infield. Another run across for the Dons. Yeah, later on, Serrano not a fan of Jobu in the movie. His religious idol. Come on, everybody's seen Major League, right? Carter Summer. Summer actually made the first out in the inning. Grounded that one back to Proslinski. Pinch hitter Jude Becerra struck out later on. Those are the 2 outs in the inning. Otherwise, 15 batters. Summer in the air, center field. Looking at it is Livingston and makes the catch for the final out here in this inning with the Dons bat. Make sure I have this right here. Yeah, Dons bat 15 in the inning. That's quite a bit. There's a lot to count up. And that brings this third to a close. 3 in the books. It is Columbus Catholic 16, Greenwood nothing on Zaleski Sports.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
All right, back here to Marshfield. Again, Dons bat 15. They score 10 in the third inning. They lead it 16-0 here at home. A win today wraps up at least a share of the conference title. And I think at this point, we're probably, the decision desk is going to agree with that call. And the Dons will have 4 innings in Loyal tomorrow, minimum, probably. But they win tomorrow at Loyal, and the Columbus Catholic Dons would clinch the conference title, second one in 3 years. Should they finish off Greenwood here and beat Loyal tomorrow? Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Sternweiss & Sons, Ready Mix and Block Plant in Marshfield, now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night. Work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Ren Road Ready Mix location, Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. And hey, check this out. We did this just yesterday at Zaleski Sports, our worldwide headquarters on Stevens Point, sunny south side. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. And we do indeed have some high-quality H2O. Thanks to the folks at Culligan. Folks were going in the office today saying, can't wait to fill my bottle with that water. Crystal clear, cold, refreshing. Even a hot side too, so if you're a hot drinker, get that all at CulliganH2O.com. Alex Edwards pitching for the Dons here in the 4th inning. So Timler's day comes to an end. 3 strikeouts. No runs across through 3 innings of work. Edwards looking for the strike zone here on Cody Johnson. 3 balls, no strikes. Johnson, roller to second. And throw across is in time. But now that some of these changes have been made, need to wait. That looks like Carson Eckes saw that second. So Eckes retires Johnson. And now Carter Johnson. Kind of like Blazing Saddles, right? Everybody in town was named Johnson on the movie Blazing Saddles. Caden, you've seen that, right? Yeah? All Johnsons. No, that was Color. The Color movie. They were defending the town of Rock Ridge. The Johnsons were, and along with the new sheriff in town. No balls and a strike to Carter Johnson. Roller out to short. And look across is in time. Yeah, new shortstop, so I got to pause there a moment and figure out who's playing where out there. Carter Summer at short. Okay, there we go. So moves from third to short. I've got a Devlin Timler at third base. There we go. And here's Anton Livingston. 2 up, 2 down here in the inning for the Indians. Big swing and a miss as Edwards gets it past Livingston. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at expresspros.com. That's how that works. Things don't work out here, I may just have to give those folks a call. Ball and 2 strikes to Livingston. And swing and a miss. Edwards records a strikeout as Livingston goes down swinging. And a 1-2-3 inning. The last 3 innings, we've had 3 batters for the Indians. As the top of the 4th is in the books, Dons continue to lead here in Marshfield, 16-0 on Zaleski Sports. Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
All right, back to Marshfield, bottom of the fourth inning. 6, 7, 8 in the order for the Dons as we start the bottom of the fourth. Who they'll be is TBD. Russell's of Neillsville. Russell's has more of what you're looking for. Stop in today on Highway 10 East in Neillsville or online at russellsofneillsville.com. Again, Zaleski Sports Headlines, our weekly free high school only full color magazine. Coming to Russell's on Thursday morning. You know, there may be an odd chance it even shows up tomorrow night. I may take that delivery out there myself on my way to Loyal tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but no later than 10 a.m. on Thursday. Russell's of Neillsville. Write-ups on Greenwood, Loyal, and Neillsville Sports, along with Marshfield Tigers, Columbus Dons, Auburndale Eagles, Stratford Tigers, Spencer Rockets. All in the magazine. And we do indeed get a new batter. 24, I'm told. And we'll see who 24 is. Who's 24? Ethan Stocks. Okay. We'll go traditional spelling. Stocks Market. That's what we're going to go with. Ethan Stocks will bat here in the 6th spot. I said TBD because Jared Krusselt, and you got a 16-0 lead. You're going to these guys practice. They may not start, but they go to practice every day, and in a game like this, everybody deserves the at-bat, no doubt about it. Members of the team, nonetheless. Again, Zaleski Sports Headlines magazine, found at Sweat's Country Corner Mart of Blenker, Draxler's of Hewitt, all 3 Weiler's convenience stores locations in Marshfield, Stratford Family Foods, Spencer A&W, and Russell's of Neillsville. Marshfield, Hewitt, and Blenker Wednesday evenings, Stratford, Spencer, and Neillsville Thursday mornings. New edition every week. 12-page, full color, all high school sports. 2-1 the count to Stocks. Left-handed batting. A 3-1 coming to Stocks. The shift is on the outfield for the Indians. Center field wide open for Ethan Stocks. Full count. Carter Johnson ready. And the pitch. And strike 3 called. Stocks was hoping for a free pass. Rung up on strikes. First strikeout today for Carter Johnson. And Drew Lang stays in the 7-hole. Bats here in the 4th. This is Lang. Inside, Lang lets that come in for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Lang hits this one half a mile in the air. Cody Johnson from behind the plate steps out and brings it in for the second out of the inning. Nice job there by the catcher, Cody Johnson. Getting rid of the mask, identifying the ball, and bringing it in. Here's Alex Edwards. Pitch to the top of the inning. Ground out, strikeout for Edwards pitching. Batting here in the bottom of the inning. And at the eyes for ball one. The 1-1 the count. Looking ahead, we do have a 10-run rule through 5. Greenwood would need to score 7 in the top of the 5th to keep this game alive, pending any Dons runs here in the bottom of this 4th. 1-1 to Edwards. Outside. Edwards puts a jolt into one. And calling it in center field is Anton Livingston. So the Dons go down in order here in the 4th inning. First time of any such activity like that in today's game. Again, 2 runs in the first, 4 in the second, 10 in the third. But Dons go down 1-2-3 here in the 4th. Last call for Greenwood. Top of the 5th right after this on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Back here to Marshfield, you can hear theme music from the Natural playing, pep music for these Greenwood Indians. See if they're able to respond. Proslinski, Durstein, and Nitz all due up here in this 5th inning. Again, Greenwood needs to score at least 7 to take this game to the bottom of the 5th inning. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery in Neillsville, the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Again, even though JBC is in Neillsville, they serve all of the area. So look up JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery for your next project. Edwards pitched all the 4th, looking to close it down here for the Dons in the 5th. Swing and a miss by Proslinski. Becker calls for it. 1 up, 1 down. Have you heard the news? Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville, creating the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in Central Wisconsin, and all in one place. Shop Gross Ford now in Neillsville. Here's Joel Durstein, second at bat today for these Indians. And if they're not able to find a couple of the base runners, and this is the 3rd trip through, we're in the 6th spot. You know, you'd like to come to the ballpark and get 3 at bats. It's usually a pretty good goal, but Indians in danger of not letting that happen. Need the middle here to get on base, get some hits. (2-0 to Durstein. That one flies in for a strike. Edwards ready, and the 2-1. Curveball that didn't come down. And fastball stays low. A walk to Durstein. There's a base runner. That brings up A.J. Nitz. Maybe, although our manager coming in, maybe giving us a pinch hitter. I was not given a roster for Greenwood, so I don't think I'll know who this is. If you're watching, it is A.J. Nitz, so that is 5. I'm not sure what the discussion here could be then. Nitz was in this spot and will hit in his spot. Re-entry, okay. So there you go. So Nitz stays in the game. The Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC, family-owned and operated, covering homes, farms, and businesses in Wisconsin since 1978. Offices in Greenwood, Thorpe, and DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates and stay for the service. Inside, ball 2. Swung on and missed by Nitz. 2 balls and a strike. Playable and caught. So Konechny tosses the helmet and finds it for the second out. Another nice play. We saw that similar play made by Cody Johnson of the Indians a half inning ago. And Matt Konechny also up for the challenge. So Indians down to their final out. This is Chad Nitz. And final out pending 7 runs. And throw down, diving back is Durstein. Durstein was thrown out by Konechny back in the second inning on first base. And nearly had it happen again. Swing and a miss by Nitz. No balls, 2 strikes. Edwards looking to shut it down. Here's the pitch inside. Nitz swirls out of the way. And the 1-2. That'll be laced into left field, just foul. Indians almost had something working there, but Nitz's pull swing, foul ball. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one going to be tapped foul. The 1-2 again. Looper and Becker leaping. And the ball game has come to an end. Becker leaps and catches it as Nitz is retired. And that is the end of this one. Columbus Catholic has clinched at least a share of the Clover Belt East Conference title here in 2024. and they will play for an outright title tomorrow in Loyal. Game resumes from a lightning delay on Friday. Wednesday at 4 p.m. I will be on the call. We will see you tomorrow in Loyal.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.